I still remember the first time I saw her. It was sophomore year, and I was fumbling with my locker, trying to remember the combination. That's when she walked by, laughing with her friends. Her smile lit up the hallway, and for a moment, everything else faded away. I didn't even know her name yet, but I felt this strange pull, like gravity was shifting. We started talking in chemistry class. I was terrible at it, but she made it fun. We'd spend hours studying, or rather, pretending to study while we shared our dreams. She wanted to be a writer, and I wanted to be a musician. We'd talk about our favorite books and songs, and I'd strum my guitar while she read her poetry. Those afternoons felt like magic, like we were the only two people in the world. Then came the spring dance. I was a bundle of nerves, convinced I'd mess it up. But when I saw her in that blue dress, my heart raced. We danced under the twinkling lights, and for a moment, it felt like we were floating. I remember whispering how beautiful she looked, and she blushed, the kind of blush that made me feel like I was the luckiest guy alive. But high school isn't all fairy tales. There were challenges, college applications, family pressures, the looming uncertainty of the future. We fought, sometimes over the smallest things, like who would pick the movie for our Friday night. But every time we argued, we found our way back to each other because deep down, we knew we were meant to be. Then came graduation. It was bittersweet. We were excited about the future, but terrified of what it meant for us. As we tossed our caps in the air, I felt a knot in my stomach. Would we survive the distance? She was heading to a university across the country, and I had my own plans. We promised to make it work, to call every night and visit whenever we could. Those first few months apart were tough. I missed her laugh, her voice, the way she'd roll her eyes at my terrible jokes. But we kept our promise. We shared our lives through late-night calls and texts filled with inside jokes. Each visit felt like a reunion, and every goodbye was harder than the last. Eventually, we found our rhythm. We learned to support each other from afar, celebrating successes and comforting each other through failures. I realized love isn't just about being together. It's about growing together, no matter the distance. Now, looking back, I see those high school days as the foundation of something beautiful. We weren't just sweethearts. We were partners in crime, navigating the chaos of youth. And even though life took us on different paths, the love we built during those years remains a part of who we are. It taught me that love is not just a feeling, it's a commitment, a choice we make every day.